funny? We'll find out as we talk to comedians Joanna Rapoza and Richard Sear.
Female comedians coming here. Female. I don't do too well with female comedians, and I only hope there's some sort of buffer. Maybe she's married. If she's a married woman, then I'm safe. I'm safe. Safe is good. I need to be safe. It could get weird. I don't need that thing to happen that always happens when women are here. It's not good.
Must take care of the problem.
I got a shot, and it's just for you.
Das Boot.
I've got a shot, and maybe it tastes good. I don't know. And I've got a shot, and that's your cue. And hey, look everybody, it's Joanne. It's so good to finally meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And who are you?
My name is Rich the
Oh, that felt good and bad at the same time.
But I'll look at this. You give me the chair,
How
the
can
small
it be?
chair.
You're in the little guy chair. You're in the gym chair.
I feel like, as Joanna would say,
I'm putting
Tiny
that down
Tim.
there.
God bless us, everyone.
Yes.
You're a floating. You might want to move in 2 feet. You were a floating. There you
Oh
go.
yeah. You need to. You want me to move over here? Oh goodness, there's too many things here to try to touch.
Yes, you could try the chicken first.
I'm interested. In
Don't
rubber
choke my
chickens.
chicken.
Oh my.
Okay, no.
The best part is he prolapses. Watch.
Look at that. Oh goodness.
And then I'm going to start this off on the wrong foot. That there are very few famous comedians. Compared to guys, the guy-to-girl ratio is completely disproportionate.
Yeah.
And is that because women aren't funny? Now, before you answer that,
I mean, before you jump over the counter.
I have a shot just for you to celebrate that very weird moment.
Okay.
This is called The Bitter Comedienne.
Oh goodness. Is it named after someone in particular?
I just invented it. Just a couple
It
hours
smells
ago.
like Orange Crush.
It kind of might taste like Orange Crush, but it's also called bitter.
But what alcohol is in it? Is
Well,
it
because when I heard Rich was coming, I figure,
vodka,
oh, we
rum,
can't drink.
Gin?
So I got all worried.
Yeah.
But now I'm not worried because, well, there's nothing in here. But
There's no alcohol.
not yet.
That's what it
Would you
says.
like some alcohol in it?
No. I mean,
At
we
least it's not the
we-
chicken broth they gave me last time.
I didn't want to repeat the joke. I was like, oh, what can I do? This might be in a better.
All right, Nostrovia.
Cheers, Nostrovia. Giddy up. Here we go. Knock that down.
Is it some sort of tonic for your nerves? It's kind of nice.
No alcohol. I do have some hard cider if you'd like some.
Well, show me your hard cider.
Hey, I think it's time for me to leave.
Do I like it hard? Oh my.
I know Joanna
like it
does.
fresh.
While you guys are doing this, I'm a little confused because
Yeah.
I didn't realize it's called Paul's Pub. I thought it was called Paul's Club. So, coming soon, I know you saw me in a former episode or a previous episode. I have a DVD coming out called The Claw Chronicles.
Move your head in.
We have a show.
His nose is like in front.
Pull your chair up. Pull your little tiny.
Are women funny?
Are women funny?
Of course they are.
How many?
Well, I can tell you right off the bat, I think one of my... And I really didn't like her at first, but then when I saw her, Joan Rivers. First of all, she's a trailblazer. She opened up the door to so
Totally.
many people.
Yep.
And,
I see
love-
Richard's. It's great because Richard's nose is talking right now. It's so fun.
Maybe he should. You know what? Maybe you should sit and I could stand like I'm standing on the bar. Would I be out of the shot?
You'd be in the shot.
I'd be in the shot.
All right, well,
It's actually better for my back
Okay.
because I had a sciatica attack.
Me too.
there we go.
Yeah, that's why I'm drinking. It's more fun that way.
Excellent.
Yep.
Wow.
We're
Glad to
all
be a part of the show
More
now.
fun than I thought.
So,
So.
I
bad
was
backs,
saying,
Polish by injection.
Oh
I
my
get
God.
it. So,
I saw her.
Joan Rivers.
I saw her. She opened up for Don Rickles at the Oakdale. And
She always opened for
Yeah.
Don Rickles.
Yeah, I didn't realize.
Pretty much
that.
since day one.
And originally, I went to go see Don Rickles. The girl I was going out with at the time wanted to see Joan Rivers. And it ended up when I saw the show, I said Joan Rivers was actually funnier. And
Sometimes that happens.
what I love about her is that she refuses to apologize in this politically correct world.
Yep.
She goes, "Hey, it's comedy. If you
Whatever.
don't like it,
Yeah.
then just don't listen to it."
Yep.
She was fearless.
Definitely.
And so is Amy Schumer.
I've seen her twice, yeah.
I saw her first couple times I saw her.
She's
hilarious, and then
delicious.
oh, yes. And I want to talk about this because the big thing now
She
is
looks like you could sink your teeth in to her.
She's got a little meat in the bone.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
she
but
does.
that's
I got a little meat in my
healthy-
bone.
That's a healthy look, I have to say. I'm not pretending to be skinny. But yeah, she's very talented.
She is.
Very creative.
Would she be as famous? Would she be as popular if she were not as pretty?
She was blazing her own trail though, doing half-hour specials on
Sure.
Comedy Central.
Yep.
And
I mean,
I
Last
was
Comic
never-
Standing. I mean, that's when I first saw her. It was Last
My
Comic.
first time seeing her was Charlie Sheen roast, and I said, "Who is this?"
Right.
She's hilarious.
funny as hell.
Yeah.
She's funny as hell. The only thing that bothered me about her a little bit was that she was too self-deprecating. She just
see-
was totally cutting herself as being a drunk, slut,
Yeah, but
stuff
see,
like
I think
that.
that's- I
And
like-
look, Chelsea Handler had already perfected that art, and so
Yes.
Sarah Silverman will go talk. She's more topical.
Yeah.
She's more, and she'll talk about other people. Where Amy, it's always coming in
right.
towards her.
Yeah.
And I
Right,
think
right,
that
right.
says something about her generation also. You know, that younger thing. It's I'm still looking for me. I'm
Yeah.
still finding
Yep.
me.
I would agree with that.
People go to Tibet to find themselves.
Right. Yeah, and
I'm fine with me. I found myself right here on this bar.
But going back to if she was pretty or not, look at Phyllis Diller. When she had plastic surgery, nobody thought she was funny anymore.
Right.
So it was just the opposite. When people loved her when she was ugly.
That's interesting. That's
So-
interesting.
No, she remained funny after all the plastic surgeries, and she turned that into a joke.
But
that was
people
a running
didn't.
gag.
I know, but people didn't like her as much. I've heard comments about like, "Oh, she's
Oh,
not
really?
funny." Yeah. There
But
was-
that's because she had reached a point where she was so big that everybody was going to cut her. I mean, well into her old age, she was still funny, and she would wear those increasingly outrageous things to make herself look like a chicken.
Yeah, but Dennis Miller is very funny. I think Dennis Miller tries too hard to show how smart he is, and that's happened over the years too.
Yeah.
When he first started, he was, make a couple references here and there, and you laugh. Now I think he just tries to show, I'm not going to dumb myself down for anybody, which I respect.
Yeah.
But also I think he.
A lot of the references. I mean, and we talked about this, I think, briefly. My dad and I both thought he was hilarious in the 80s, 90s, and whatever, and he'd do his shows post SNL.
Yeah.
And he would do a monologue, and we'd both look at each other, and he'd say, "Paul, who's Jabba the Hutt?"
Oh.
And then I'd say, "Well, who's whoever he
Yeah.
mentioned, from 1,000 years ago?" And that's, for us, that actually brought my dad and I much closer together. So thank you, Dennis Miller. But because
Dennis Miller, will you talk to my dad? Please.
but you have to be in the same room at the same time watching Dennis Miller. Otherwise, I don't know if the magic works then. But
Okay, forget it.
But it's not going to happen. Sorry. You've been married for 20
Plus years.
years. That's why you're in comedy,
Well,
right? I mean, that's got to be it.
It is definitely one of the cornerstones of the, the reason, one of the combination of sort of tragedy and trauma that just said, yeah. But mostly it was my neighbor kicking off
Was it the
a few
tragedy and
years
trauma of
ago.
saying
Someone dies and you decide to become funny? I mean, how does that work?
So I used to be an
Yes.
accountant.
An accountant?
I was an accountant when
That's why you're in comedy. First it's marriage, accountant. I mean,
Her whole life.
I
in
need to
shambles.
break free and speak.
I'm telling you, it's there's a whole series of trauma and other things that just led me, and the final step was when my poor neighbor died very suddenly at a young age, youngish, 51,
Uh-huh.
healthy guy, and that sort of just made me get off my ass and decide to take a comedy class.
Yeah.
It's on the level of my
Oh yeah.
chest area. Oh, don't get too close.
Hello in TV land.
I come from a musical background, but
Can you swing?
he started, not really. So,
Enough about your married life,
yeah,
but anyway.
exactly, right, but I'm cool. He's like a slow drinker.
He's nursing a virgin shot. That's the best part. I have now
Exactly.
a virgin.
I downed
shot.
mine. So I have to bring this up.
Please,
because
bring
I'm
stuff
just-
up.
I'm just going to bring up one of the things you're not supposed to bring up. I am dying to know what's going on at the polls today. It has been driving me crazy, sort of inadvertently.
My poll's fine. How about yours?
Mine seems to be working very.
So what we should do, I think we should all do an oh yeah, in our lowest AM jazz radio voice. Can we do? Right, loosen them up. I already have done mine, but I'll do one again. And then
Show
we'll
us
just.
how it's done.
Well, let's see.
Here, Paul.
Oh yeah.
He makes it creepy.
It was a little. I'm a little like, whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Hi. Voices.
Oh, yeah.
Too breathy.
Very breathy.
Terrible.
Very breathy. It's gonna come out like a drag queen.
It is.
Hi, I'm Heather.
Hi, Heather.
Coming to the Greater Utica Cultural Center. Yeah.
Coming to the Hartford Civic Center.
Die.
I do want to see, before we turn this
Take a
off,
sip.
you've got to knock that thing down.
It's non-alcoholic.
There's no alcohol. What she said.
Uh-huh.
I know I've had 2 drinks.
Nostrovia. It's good. It's good for you. It'll help you go to the bathroom.
What'd you think?
Loved it.
Better than the chicken?
He's off to the bathroom.
Actually, I don't know how you did that, but that.
In the can, baby.
Oh. Got really quiet all of a sudden.